you Aaron?
Are you Travis?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
Me too.
got the news.
Tell me. But
Yeah, so my sources have leaked some pretty interesting info. But it may be better to just kind of display it, really kind of diagram this out because it gets pretty complicated.
jeez.
But I mean, we gotta. They're in it now. We should at least put on the front, at least
Okay, but
business is normal.
okay, so in that case, how about you draw it? They'll never expect that.
Yeah. So, and while I'm drawing, we'll just run Dead Man's like we normally do.
Right.
week to week.
Okay. I'm gonna start the show then.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 8 p.m. We better open those doors.
Yeah. Let me okay. Here we go. 3, 2, we're live.
All right. Welcome on in, everybody.
Oh, pull up a chair.
Yeah, grab yourself a chair, a stool, an old barrel, and we'll pour you something nice. Here in a Dead Man's Saloon.
Glad to have you.
It's 10 bases, baby. We're gonna treat you right.
Well, Travis, what's on the docket tonight? What are we drawing? What do you think?
I figured I was just gonna noodle. I was gonna doodle. And everybody can be privy to it. I think it'll be fun. I think, we're just here to have a good time.
Yeah,
right?
As always, we're always here for a good time.
Yeah, so maybe I just start doodling away and we chatter with the folks.
Travis, I'd love nothing more. Let's doodle and chatter. I'm just gonna start a timer for old time's sake. We can't have us drawing all night.
Oh yeah, I mean we got to keep ourselves on a schedule. Can't get sloppy here.
Okay. Well, I guess 3, 2, 1, draw. It feels good to just
All right.
cut loose, Draw from the dome.
Oh, I'll say. It's a little refreshing. A
Yeah.
little bit of good news,
Yeah, a bit of a good start. And I know you're not
I need
you're not playing any games or anything here. It's just
me?
No.
No.
Just a regular old 10 paces.
How could I?
I don't know, it's pretty hard to play games on the internet,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of a mess out there.
Oh yeah.
But like I mean I don't want to get too specific, but I tried playing some Marvel Rivals.
Mhm.
I turned all the settings down.
Mhm.
And then I had to reinstall the game. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it might be something I play with some friends, maybe, but boy, am I just tired of, unoriginal rebranding of the same shit we've seen.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen it with other games that did not last long. It's very much Overwatch again. It's a bit fresher because there's a bit different, but I definitely haven't played in actually about a month.
Yeah, I mean at least at first look, they integrated some move mechanics for more characters.
It's a lot faster.
Yeah, that's the only way to kind of sustain, because that's how League has moved over the years, is just
Yeah.
creating a quicker game format.
Everyone gets
But
a dash.
it's like you even like some things are just 1-to-1, and it feels really shameless.
Mm-hmm.
Like Black Widow, for some reason, has a sniper rifle. Make you think of anything?
Nah. I think Blizzard was copying. Who made Marvel Rivals? I'm just gonna say Disney. I think Blizzard is copying Disney. They hacked into the Disney vault and saw what they were making, and then came out with it faster.
They did a vault heist.
Mm-hmm.
That hasn't been done since like the 1930s.
That's right. It was a very daring heist. They wanted to put it on the news, but Bill Disney said no.
Yeah. Old Bill.
Old Bill Disney. He won't be crossed.
He doesn't get talked about enough.
No.
You've got Walt. You've got his brother. I think it was it Roger?
It was Jamie.
It was the brother that did all the taxes, and it was like, "Hey, Walt, you're spending too much. You spend like a fool."
And he goes, "No, animation's what it's the next big thing."
Yeah, until he moves on to a different, fixation, like building theme parks, and he's like, "Fuck animators, they don't deserve to make a living."
Yeah, theme parks are the next big thing.
So I'm going to pay these theme park contractors while I strike bus my animators.
Yeah, that'll really piss off the kids.
I'm a man of wonder and imagination.
Travis, what'd you do? What'd you do over the weekend? Did you have a good weekend? It's your first kitchen-free weekend, I would hope.
Yeah. It's been nice. It was just playing a lot of catch up on other things because of that.
Fair.
Just really liked to do some self-care. And I went and played some Magic with some friends.
Like where you pull a rabbit out of your sleeve?
Uh-huh.
And you pull a dove out of a deck of cards.
Mm-hmm.
And
we pulled a bunch of strawberries out of a newspaper.
That's so cool.
Mostly it was pulling stuff out of other stuff.
Yeah, like a coin out of someone's ear, or
yeah,
a coin out of someone's wallet.
Pulled 2 halves of a lady out of a lady.
That's the best one.
Yeah, so it was a lot of pulling, a lot of fun. We cube drafted, so there were pre-built tricks, and then we had to draft to see what tricks we could put together.
What props
and
you
I
get?
ended up exactly. So I ended up with the Wand into Flowers and the Aztec Temple of Doom.
Ooh. That's a pretty good combo.
Yeah, it went over well.
You get a lot of applause. Was Teller
Yeah,
like...
I mean, that's what we're vying for. In fact, we have a sonic meter in the room to determine who wins based off applause level.
Ooh, I like to use what is it for pressure? Barometer? I don't think that's for local pressure though. Localized barometer.
That's for testing
to see if people
the
gasp
pressure of the room,
this...
how tense it is.
Yeah, they have to gasp and suck in all the air at the same time, and then exhale.
An applause barometer.
How much force their applause are putting out.
Exactly.
Yeah, with thunder damage. That's right. You get me, clown. Also, cool job dyeing your hair.
Ooh, what color is it?
What color is it? I won't say.
No spoilers. It's a mess. It's mess color.
It's a colored mess. It's green. I once saw a clown kill a man with a pencil. What the fuck? Who does that?
Yeah.
A fucking pencil.
I mean, dyeing the hair green, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Did you come into your true self? Did you tattoo red lipstick across your cheeks?
Why would...
And then you look in the mirror and laugh?
What is this? Is this what you do when you dye your hair green?
I've just read stories.
Travis, I didn't know you could read. This is news.
I've been teaching myself. All those magazines you leave around. First, I just picked them up for the titties, but then I started to get curious and I learned to read the articles.
Travis, it's what I read them for. You can keep the titties. Rip them out if you want.
Oh, don't worry, I have.
Oh, good. I can finally...
I've been cutting out the titties and I'm building a collage.
Yeah, one centimeter of a cutout at a time. Square centimeter.
Yeah, so I'm gonna... I mean, eventually when it's done, I'm gonna build a collage of different shaded titties to make the face of Miss January.
Are you gonna, like, paper mache it?
Kind of like pixel art.
Yeah.
So yeah, just stacking and replacing and building a big old grid work of tits.
Nice. It's gonna look like a prog music video.
It's my areola art piece. How about you? What did you get up to this weekend?
Oh god, what did I do? I played Witcher. I played some Baldur's Gate. I played a game called Chained Together, which is kind of like...
I haven't thought of that game since I saw it at Blockbuster.
It's kind of like Only Up, but you're chained to another player.
Oh, I was thinking of an entirely different game. I was thinking of the game where you're like a weasel and a rabbit that are chained together.
Whiplash.
Oh.
Jimmy owns it, actually.
I remember that much.
Yeah, it notoriously gave a lot of people motion sickness.
Wild.
Yeah, it's camera.
That was pre-VR days.
Yeah, it's also pre-knowing how a fucking 3D camera works, because its camera's everywhere.
How far we've come as a society.
Yep. Now you can just drop a camera into a game engine, it just works. You're not going to be able to bounce off it like you're playing Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, think all the people who came before you standing on the shoulders of giants here.
It truly is. I mean,
Back
that's...
today,
yeah?
I started my journey in learning Unity.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was
I don't know if anything will ever come of it. I mean, it all depends on if I somehow come into a wealth of free time in the future, but it's like I just started, so I can't really say one way or the other. But, you know, I've taken C++ before, so I imagine C# will be pretty intuitive.
Yeah, it's a different version of similar. From what
Yeah,
I've
because
studied.
I had heard in the past that Unity used Python, but this is like the official Unity training course, and they use C#.
Oh, I have no clue.
I don't know. I've been correcting a bunch of misinformation I've heard over the years this weekend.
Hey, Travis.
Yeah.
You gotta flip your canvas.
Oh no.
Yep.
Uppy downy. Do I gotta do it upside down?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Ah, beans. Why do we even do this?
This is why. In the words of Fortnite, you better work. You better work.
Oh, did Fortnite make that song? You want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch.
No, that's not the right song. That song has a B word in it. There's no B word in this song.
Only victory royales.
Travis, quit. Quit.
I'm gonna get that bitch, Roy.
You better work.
I don't know work. Is it anything like Diggy Diggy Hole?
It's kind of like the Britney Spears song Work Bitch.
Okay, yeah, I'm clearly familiar with that.
It's kind of like that.
Is it like the Kids Bop version?
It's just the Fortnite version.
Yeah,
I
like
think it's the Walmart version.
Or
the rated E for playing on the radio version.
for like the Avril Lavigne song, Girlfriend. I believe the Kids Bop version, instead of saying "and hell yeah, I'm the motherfucking princess," it says "Hey yeah, I'm the hey hey princess."
Yep. Is Kids Bop still around?
Oh, I'm sure they've got a cottage industry in the, like Protestant parents who, know they can't keep their kids from pop music, but know they can control the lyrics that are said.
How many Kids Bops do you think there are? Would you say? In number.
I'm gonna say 37.
One day before my birthday this year, they released Kids Bop 50.
Jesus.
They are still around
So,
and still cranking out hits.
does that mean your birthday buddies with Kids Bop?
No, because it was one day before.
Oh, okay. But they released it for your birthday. I'm surprised you didn't get more of those growing up. The hottest new track?
In fact, oh, they did release Kids Bop 19 on my birthday.
Wow!
I am a Kids Bop baby.
The little baby bop, if you will.
Oh, that one only reached top 2 on the US charts. Not a good look.
Nah, how many Grammys have they won?
I don't know. Apparently, they murdered the song "Good Luck, Babe" by Chaperone. They took out all the sexual connotations.
Oh man, is it just like white noise?
No, apparently it's out of left. Somebody said out of left field lyrical choices.
Oh, they have to be using AI to write their lyrics at this point.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Like, I can't imagine this company had any scruples to begin with.
It's like too many. That's like 2 a year. You're correct. The first one came out in 2001. Slightly more than 2 a year sometimes.
Jeepers.
But yeah, it seems like they come out with one in January and about one in July, with sometimes one being in October or November. But usually it seems...
that's spooky.
Yeah. They've stopped appearing on the US normal music chart, whatever that's called, the top chart.
Mhm.
because they've moved to the kids
Billboard.
category.
That is wild.
Yeah, apparently there's a U.S.
Do you remember
kids chart.
junior high whenever our yearbook came with a compilation CD put together by whatever company published our yearbook?
Oh my god, I wish I had that.
I think I still do somewhere.
I gotta see.
I remember it being like
Whack.
just pure shit.
I gotta have
Because
that.
you know they can't include any of the songs that have cusses, or I guess it's just got all the radio edits. But
Yeah.
also, like, maybe everybody feels this, but I really feel like we came up in kind of a pop music wasteland. Because, you know, like, pop punk, you know, was obviously, that was our generation, but that wasn't mainstream music. And so the pop of our time was like Michael Bublé, Colby Callier.
Really depends on how you classify pop, but I think we had like NSYNC and stuff.
I mean, not around, that was in our youth. It was when we were really young, not when we were, you know, versioning tweens and teens.
Yeah, a lot of like
A lot of Coldplay.
yeah, white alt rock was pop. You're right about that.
Yeah. Hoobastank was big.
Like Hooba Stunk.
Got their asses. Finally somebody takes down Hoobastank.
Holy shit. Hello, Hellacious Whiskey. How you doing? Bob or B.O.B. was from then? I do not know.
Bombs Over Baghdad?
Yeah.
I think that was early 2000s.
Yeah, so you mean like 2000.
But that wasn't like
5 to
pop
2000.
music because it was good and it was you know, it was in any way edgy or transgressive. We did have Hey Ya, which was also Outcast, but and I mean that's still, I still love Hey Ya. You know, Andre and Big Boy can do no wrong.
We started getting a lot more remixes too. Oh, this is pointless
Yeah.
if good pop isn't counted. Fair. But I think most music genre talk is like real subjective.
It was what was popular at the time. It's not like I'm discounting
Yeah, that's-
good pop music. It's what was sold to us, what was, you
I
know,
mean,
deemed palatable to
you
give
just
to us.
go
What was
look
on
at the rate.
pop
Go look at the
stations.
top charts.
Yeah.
Like I looked up top pop 2005 Beverly Hills. Sugar, we're going down. It depends on what you. Oh, this is also just fucking Google schlop. Let me look at an actual list.
Yeah. Sure, we're going down. Did kind of like obviously that and Black Parade really got pop punk into the
General.
like the main public consciousness.
But like, wasn't like Jennifer Lopez still real popular around then? Or, like,
I don't know
Gwen
much of
Stefani.
J-Lo, but I know Shakira is still pretty big. Gwen Stefani, yeah.
I think it just wasn't in my audio listening.
Latin was going hard. And I mean, this was circa, when did we start high school? 2006? 2005?
Around then.
Yeah, so we had Shakira. When did Gasolina come out? By Daddy Yankee.
2004.
Because I mean, that's about as hard as it went.
Yeah, 2004.
That tracks. Gasoline was bumping. TBH, we got classics in a lot of genres, but pop is on fire now. Yeah, I agree. Like, one thing I realized is that pop, once pop started going more electronic, like, they allowed, like, the EDM artists to kind of pave the way for them. So even, like, 5 to 7 years ago, Katy Perry kind of, built her house on the floor that House had made. House, the genre.
Yeah, not Dr. House.
No, he doesn't build anything. He fixes things. He fixes people.
Builds a good relationship with his coworkers. Builds a dependency on painkillers.
Yeah, that's building something, I suppose.
Lady Gaga, yeah.
I built myself addiction.
Travis, you got about 6 minutes remaining.
Oh boy. I'm happy to be proven wrong. Like, maybe this is just like, I'm obviously speaking from personal experience, just the songs I remember, playing all the fucking time. Like, I love Gaga. I didn't appreciate her at the time because if it was popular, I shunned it. But
Yeah, it was pop.
But also I remember a lot of, like, Hoobastank, a lot of Nickelback.
Yeah, Muse. Big back then.
Not ones I listened to, but a lot of fucking Buck Cherry.
Yeah, just think back to, like, any high school dance.
Oof.
Rock was up, rap was down, definitely. Weezer.
Rap was on, like... Rap was getting popular in our shitty little small town. Only because, Usher was a breakout success, and so were Lil Wayne, Lil Jon, and Ying Yang Twins.
Sounds like you're doing a lead-in for a song. Lil Jane, Lil Jon,
Lil Jane,
Lil Jimmy,
Little Tonga, Little Bampo.
Lil Bampo. Can't forget Lil Bampo. He won't let you.
Yeah, that was his catchphrase. I won't let you.
Usually it followed. My name's Bampo. Got it memorized.
I won't let you.
He was a big fan of Axl. That's actually where Axl got it.
Yeah.
From Lil Bampo. What a scampo. Yeah.
And because of that, he wrote the song Axl F.
Yep. Travis, what are you going to do with these remaining 3 minutes and 30 seconds?
Try to get as much... I just doodle away,
Yeah.
But, I want to get as much information on the page, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. We're all about spreading some good information around here.
Yeah, that's what art's about. You gotta get the information on the page, make sure it's readable.
Whiskey,
What,
yeah. Have you ever
were you
animated?
ever in, like... Have I ever
Yeah.
animated? Yeah, not much at all. Not more than a few seconds. But, if you If you subscribe, you'll get to see one of my animations.
This is true.
I made a couple GIFs. I work on longer form projects here and there, but it's real tough. Especially working in a clip studio, it's just excessively time consuming. But, working in Blender also has its own foibles, and I like to at least be in a comfortable work environment where I know the hotkeys and I have all my brushes at my hand.
So what I'm hearing is not DaVinci.
I don't know that you can animate in DaVinci.
I'm honestly not sure. They might try doing a little bit of everything.
Unless there's some kind of plugin, because there's no interface to actually do that.
Clown says, I always see a dick, but I've gotten I love that snake from streamers.
Hell yeah, I'm glad that reads, because it wasn't the intention. I did not plan for how it's, shaped when shrunk down that much, but yeah, totes is shaped like a cock and balls.
It's never, what the fuck is that? And always, nice snake.
That's reassuring to hear. Thank you for that. Because I assure you, and I say this with all, genuineness, it was not meant to be a cock and balls in any way, shape, or form.
Now, if I had made it, better believe it, I'm trying to get that dick past the censors.
Oh yeah, well you're the bad boy of emotes.
That's right.
You've always said it.
I don't respect anyone's authority but my own. That's how you be sheriff. Clearly.
Right. You don't respect any autonomy.
Oh, that's...
Unless it's your own.
That's apparently the noise we're hearing. Travis, that's time.
Oh boy. All right. Can I guess I'll flip-flop it back up.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, Sheriff, can you join me, behind the bar for a second?
Yeah, what's up?
All right. So you know how PSN went down?
Yeah.
I figured out what happened.
What do you mean? They were real quiet about that.
Oh, I know. But I followed all the clues. So all these lines come together. You've got your Ethernets plugged in, and you've got your lines running outside.
Yeah.
All connecting to different nodes.
Right.
Building up. You know what that creates when they all weave around each other? They all connect and disperse at different points.
What?
You get a network.
Oh my god.
Okay. And so I heard about this black hat hacker. Took his big knife, cut the net wide open, stole all the trophies.
Even the platinum trophies?
Especially the platinum trophies.
Oh my god.
Obviously it was a cut and run operation, but took whatever he could get.
Okay, sure. So, assuming that happens, PSN is back, what'd they do to fix it?
You stitch up the net.
It's not
They got some weavers back in there.
Travis, that takes time. They had to have had some sort of special technique. A tool, maybe?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to give you some points for this to make it look, on the level.
Right.
Let's cut this meeting short and get back to it.
All right, break.
Travis, why don't you show me what you've drawn here?
Yeah, so he's just kind of like a a mean mugging robber guy. You know, taking shiny things from the folks he robs. And obviously, you know, dressed in all black because that's how you be sneakier. It has the eye holes cut out of the hat to hide the face.
What's the clown's throwing some caltrops on the ground, asking what we were talking about over there. Do you want to?
Oh boy!
Do you want to clue clown in on this?
I mean, I'm not going to not pick those up. Thank you, clown.
I mean, if no one's going to take these,
they're sharp.
Well, don't drop them, Travis. Those.
Ooh.
What? What's wrong?
I poked my thumb.
Why?
I was picking up the caltrops.
You're supposed to pick them up. You're supposed to slide something under them, Travis. You're not supposed to use your hands. They're sharp.
I know. I thought I was being careful.
No, you were being the opposite of careful. You were being careless. Oh,
oh no!
You dropped more.
Ooh, I shouldn't have taken my shoes off.
Yeah. Why do you think?
I'm just not gonna move.
Floor's made of lava. That's what we're gonna have to play.
I'm gonna have to Pee Wee Herman dance on top of this bar.
Oh, Travis, you keep shaking it like that. I might be dropping some bits of my own.
Give me your bits. You know I love them. Just keep them off the bar. I'm barefoot.
Oh, jeez. Here's
Ouch.
the Pee Wee Herman moment.
Alright, so should I mean... Hold on, Sheriff. Well, I've got you here.
Another
I'm gonna keep
meeting?
the dance going.
Okay, yeah.
But should I keep drawing just to keep things normal?
Yeah, and keep dancing. It's like we're doing like a wrestler choreography right now. We're just like, it's like I'm giving you some tips while we're dancing.
We're going through the moves, kind of. Going to do universal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sharpshoot you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds okay. Okay, you made to get clown in on this. They look like they want to take a sharpshooter of her own.
Uh-oh. Well,
yeah.
I better get back to drawing.
Yeah.
Thanks for the bit, clown. We got to sweep those up at the end of the night.
Okay, we got a bucket. The bit bucket.
The old bucket.
Oh my god, clown! You just blew your load. Your little bit load.
Oh dang! I don't have it in here. I keep forgetting to upload the spittoon noise into Dead Man's.
Make your little boy. I can't do that.
Bits busting out everywhere, boy.
Oh god. Okay, let's just go on. I've fucked up the timer. I got 30 on the clock, Travis. You ready?
All right. Yeah, I'm ready. I'll keep on drawing. Just
keep on drawing. Keep on dancing. I like that weird dance you're doing.
Keep me on task.
Yeah, I think it's helping your productivity. Okay, 3, 2, 1, draw.
Okay. So 69 bits of processing power. Yeah, I mean they had to make that upgrade for the Nintendo 64 so that it could run Laser Shoot Larry.
Oh my god, I was so happy that it ran Laser Shoot Larry though. That's the only way I could get it.
Yeah. Because parents are just like, it's a video game. Video games are for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh ho ho.
Well, what happened was they had the little expansion slot, so you put that in and that gets you 68 bits, and you have the little thing on the bottom that takes in discs, and that was only Japanese only, but it never came to anywhere outside of Japan, So we just had the Nintendo 68, and you had to import the 1-bit.
Oh yeah, because the bits they were talking about were all the bits it took to put it all together.
Mm-hmm.
So you had 4 controller ports. That's 4 bits.
That's 4 bits right now.
4 bits to make a console.
PlayStation 1, 1 bit plus 2 controllers, 3 bits. That's not gonna do you.
Yeah, I mean, even if you pop open that top tray, a 4th bit, whatever.
Yeah, big deal. Oh, I'm just gonna hit the reset button. Ooh, there go all your bits. Yeah.
Yeah, hit it, make it look exactly like the power button.
That's clown. Space
Fucking
Station
cool.
Silicon Valley didn't work with the expansion pack because it was made for God. Well, made for humans by God. It was very holy. Travis, your colors are gonna have to support trans rights. So you're gonna have to pick a trans color.
Okay. I'm gonna pick that. Gonna go into blue. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to change that background color, huh?
Yes, you will. Oh, I hate it.
Well, at least it's visible. If
Yeah.
not eye-shattering.
Hope none of you are watching this VOD in the middle of the night. If you are, wake up. Wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up.
Yeah, it's not as visible that way. Alright, well, sally forth, as they say.
Travis,
Yeah.
why did you
Listening.
shout?
Why did I shout sally forth?
No, why'd you shout wake up?
Just in case they're sleeping out there.
Wake up.
This is all a dream. This is all a dream.
Wake up.
Wake up, samurai.
We've got coffee to burn.
If you're dreaming of 10 paces, I'm sorry.
You should definitely watch 10 Paces to go to sleep at night. It's what I've been doing with I'm still watching The Empty Bowl.
Ooh, Empty Bowl is so good.
Every fucking night I go to sleep to it and it just knocks me out.
Empty Bowl saved my fucking life.
Really? Wow.
Back when I got the first COVID vaccine, or not the first one, the second one, and I got the Moderna, it fucked me up real bad. So I was living in a poorly insulated shithole apartment in the city. My upstairs neighbor woke me up at 3 a.m. just being obnoxious upstairs on their hardwood floor. And so I just woke up like cold sweats and shivering. And I listened to Empty Bowl to go back to sleep. And it was the only way I could sleep. And I got, whatever sleep I could here and there. Because I was just having like a horrible reaction to that early vaccine.
I don't remember
I don't regret it,
Yeah.
but it was rough. Like when Luffy has to adapt his body to poison.
Yeah. Good shit. The Office is great for that. Carly, you've been watching The Simpsons, just in general. Clown was saying she would watch The Office whenever it wasn't a fucking fossil. To sleep.
Oh. Switch? Sorry. Discord was just decided that Hey, you've got a new audio device, even though it's been plugged in this entire time.
Yeah, Discord's weird.
It's like whenever I detect it, that's when it's new. But yeah, at this place, I didn't have like a. It was a shotgun apartment, and I didn't have a TV. So anything I watched would be on my computer, but my computer setup was elsewhere.
That sounds annoying.
So just whatever I could get on my phone, and I had Spotify on my phone, and Empty Bowl did the trick.
Hell yeah.
And then I went to the store
And bought...
the next day, called out of work, got cereal.
Oh yeah.
Specifically, peanut butter and jelly cereal, because I found it there, and I know that Dan Goubert has a special fondness for it.
Do you are you still a fan of the PB&J cereal?
I haven't been able to find it since. It was like a rare store brand kind of thing that just disappeared from shelves. But I've been following the podcast like for years now, and I love cereal, my man.
Clown can attest to this. I have cereal most nights at like 1 a.m. I just go, it's cereal
Hell yeah.
time.
I'll keep some Magic Spoon on hand, just as a little treat sometimes.
I've yet to try Magic Spoon.
It's one of the better ones. I mean, I don't want to step on these like full-time cereal bloggers' toes too much, but
I'll let them know. Put them on blast.
For being a protein cereal, it doesn't taste like ass. Which is, huge marks up against the competition.
I saw
and
that
it actually stays crunchy. Like the texture isn't horrible either, despite being made of like mostly whey protein.
I've never had a protein cereal. I did see that Cheerios had a protein variant, and I was like, maybe that's all right.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just like oat flour and, that's slightly more protein, but still just flour and carbs and the usual stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, an ever great curve. Absolutely. Dan says it how it is.
Have you picked up any other interesting cereals over the years?
There was the Wednesday Addams cereal for the TV show, and it was like Cocoa Pebbles that were pitch black.
Okay. And it made
and so it just tasted like a really like dark chocolate Cocoa Pebble.
Ooh.
But it had like white marshmallows, so I guess kind of like almost Oreos in a way.
Clown, please tell me oatmeal cream pie cereal was like little oatmeal cream pies.
Oh yeah, they were like little
Cookie Crisp
swirl shapes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they had a whole Little Debbie cereal line.
No cream. Aww.
The Nutter Butter ones are really good. Like it somehow encapsulated, like, when you bite into a Nutter Butter and just like the way the wafer and the peanut butter interact, it somehow artificially like made that happen in your mouth.
I keep
It was
seeing
really good.
those like donut ball cereals where they're like little glazed balls. I don't know if that's gonna be good or not.
I mean, you kind of get what you're
Expecting.
Yeah, for a lot of cereals, because usually it's just like some kind of sweetened corn with some kind of flavor glaze. Cereals are getting boring.
They're getting boring. They're getting homogenous. I mean, like, I've even seen it from way back
Easy
in
to produce.
2019's Empty Bowl, which, if you're unaware, Sorry, the last couple minutes we've been talking about a podcast on Spotify where they talk about cereal.
But yeah,
Oh, that sounds so good.
and I can imagine they've just been, kind of suffering from the fact that they can no longer really portray themselves as in any way healthy.
Yeah.
Because they were just selling you, dessert for breakfast.
I'm right there with you. Whiskey, French Toast Crunch kicks ass. I love French Toast Crunch.
Yeah. I mean, it's got that... Doing it in fun shapes makes popcorn pretty decent.
I mean, I even like Pops. Which is like
Gotta have them.
the most basic popcorn you can get.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's the central thesis of that cereal.
That's fair.
What I would like even more is if there were like a Japanese variant of Pops that were even more like sweet corn flavored. Like, have you ever had like sweet corn flavored chips or just like snack bites or whatever from an Asian grocer?
No, I've just had sweet corn. Maybe a soda.
So there's like this weird, like, Japanese artificial flavors are far and away like just leagues above American artificial flavors. Their sweet corn thing it's interesting. So I could see that being in a cereal being like, I can't say it would be good. It would be interesting.
I have had clowns bringing up that sweet corn soda is a thing. I have had a corn soda. Could have been that.
Oh, was it a Jones soda?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Jones is the one that does like all the, like they do to the ranch and
It was definitely better than I
all
thought
that
it was
really
going to be.
heinous stuff.
But I don't think I would get it again. But I like trying out those weird sodas, and they know that. That's half their business model.
Mm-hmm.
You had it from Fitz. Uh-oh. We're gonna have a fight. Or is that the same? Do Fitz make Jones soda too? I wouldn't think so.
Nah. Fitz makes Fitz. St. Louis hometown brand, baby.
I wonder if Fitz makes a gooey butter cake soda.
Ooh. I mean, if not, they could partner with 10 Paces,
Sure.
and the only brand correlation being said on this episode.
Hey, yep. We're from the Midwest too. We know about toasted
I live in St.
ravioli
Louis.
and ew, I don't want a toasted ravioli soda. Actually, I do. I want all the sponsorships and brand deals.
You know, it's going to be like beef bouillon and oregano flavored.
Well, you got to have a little bit of tomato in there too.
Fair. No, you got to get a separate marinara soda to mix it with. It's like dipping.
Oh, you get a little shot.
Exactly.
Conservative
You got to
coffee.
drop it in like a Boilermaker.
Careful, Travis. We keep this up, we're gonna get conservative coffee ads.
Hey, is your coffee too woke? You don't like to woke up in the morning. You want to wake up like a big red-blooded American man.
Yeah. It's like it's speaking right to me.
Why don't you try no-cut coffee?
Where's it sold? I wonder.
At the Sharper Image.
That's a weird sentence, but alright. Black Rifle Coffee. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I could use some coffee. I should not.
Extended Clit Coffee.
Made with 50% gunpowder. Oh, thank you.
Oh, kind of like how they cut cocaine with gunpowder in that Nick Cage movie.
Yeah.
Which I believe was an actual practice in, like, certain kind of warmonger outfits. Because it's badass.
It is pretty badass. I love that scene in National Treasure. Clown, was that your goal? Get me to drink some of your nos so you can taste my spit. Oh, just a happy accident. Little bonus. Travis, you have about 13 minutes remaining.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Gotta work on this design here.
Oh yeah, you modded it out?
Yeah, it's... I mean, I think we got... I mean, just between you and me, we got the guy for the job, but... we're gonna have to kit him out to really deal with this kind of specialty operation.
Well, yeah, that's just common practice. You gotta have an escape route. But he's a professional. He knows
exactly.
this. That makes me want to play Hitman.
When's the last time you've played Hitman?
Travis, I don't play Hitman.
You be Hitman.
Yeah. That game makes you really feel like you're a Hitman.
Makes you feel like a hitman.
If your question
when
was...
you're garroting strangers at the grocery store.
When was the last time I played something that made me really feel like I was Hitman? It's been a couple years. About time, I think. Especially when I got this fancy new computer.
I haven't played a Hitman since PS2 days, baby.
Ooh, Travis, you're missing out.
Yeah, I know.
Travis, you got your bit clipped.
Assassin's Creed game out.
Assassin.
Thanks, Clown. Thanks for clipping my bits.
Now, if you get lost, we'll know that you're ours.
Got my bits clipped, so I can't fly anymore.
Cheap time to jump into Hitman? What do you mean? Sorry,
I was gonna make it big on the improv scene in Chicago, but then they clipped my bits.
I'm sorry, and they sold them off to the lowest bidder, huh? They just wanted them gone.
Yeah, even the vet wouldn't take them. And I'm really pissed that you wouldn't let me keep them.
You wanted to
put them. I'm pissed that my mom wouldn't let me keep my wisdom teeth.
Yeah, well, you wanted to put it up on the mantle, and I thought that was kind of gross. It's kind of gauche, really.
I think it was important. I think it was zhuzhing up the place a lot.
I'll have to check that out.
This place could use some zhuzh.
Yeah, we're pretty low on our zhuzh.
Low zhuzh.
Yeah. Just,
you've got to balance out your humors. You got to balance out your tea, your zhuzh, your caffeine, and... what's the fourth humor?
I don't know, I just smoke weed.
Yeah, your THC.
It also goes with your tea.
So I guess it's just the HC.
Yeah. Don't forget your hooks.
My hooks?
Yeah, your HCs.
Ah, yeah. I always thought it was hooks.
Oh, yeah, it's You're sounding like Link now.
Yeah!
Yeah, Link was a big dope head. You can tell.
Well, yeah, he was such a dang fool. He sure was a dope.
I've been listening to the Blinks the Time Sweeper soundtrack, which is actually pretty good. And the last song in this album just has a bunch of concept art.
Like just overlaid or
Yeah.
neat. Is that a game you think might hold up upon revisit?
I thought it was kind of shallow when it came out.
So no.
Well, that doesn't mean that it doesn't hold up. It just depends on what you're expecting out of it.
Yeah.
Is it still...
I played a sequel, and I think, like, they introduced cool mechanics, and I don't feel like they built the levels around that mechanic in it, like, around the mechanics in an interesting way.
I wouldn't know. I never played the sequel. I own the first one. Like I said, it was kind of simple, but I enjoyed it. It's very much a launch game.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what they would have done with a sequel in terms of what they did. I totally think you could go back and play it, and I think it'd be pretty cool if they made a new one.
Now's your time to shine, Blinks.
Yeah, Blinks.
Get a good team on that. Something that like really utilizes time mechanics in an interesting way. Get the people who made I don't know, Heavy Rain in on that.
Blinks was, I think, funded by Microsoft, but it's a Sega game.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and you can totally see it when you look and listen to it, and like this is, oh my god, cat, a Sega game.
You hear that? It's a Sega game.
That's right. Okay, we're not gonna listen to...
The cat's like, we're talking about Blinks. I went in on this.
Sorry, guys, we're not gonna listen to another half an hour of this Donkey Kong Country song. We did that last week.
And if you want to hear it again, just go listen to last week's episode over on YouTube.
That's right. And where can you find that, Travis? Last week's episode on YouTube? Oh, on YouTube. That makes sense.
Yeah, youtube.com/@10paces.
Wow. You've got that memorized.
It's not a clunky format at all. It makes sense to have an @ after a /.
Yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't. I don't even know why you're bringing it up.
I did enjoy them doing that because it allowed us to lock down the 10 paces @.
That's very true.
I wish Twitch would do something like that, so that the inactive person squatting on just twitch.tv/10paces, who's been inactive for 5 years at least, maybe wants to give up the ghost.
Maybe they already did.
Oh.
Yeah, how do you feel now? Making fun of a dead person's account.
Give it up. Fucking Twitch estate sale, baby.
If we get a big enough following, we can just abuse that, talk to Twitch and be like, we bring in a lot more. They already said
they won't. It's part of their policy that they don't.
Did they say for how long? They gotta do, I guess it's not really a bad thing for them to have a larger number. And if we build up
that following, I think it'll only hurt us to move channels.
Yeah.
So we just got to do it here so that people know it's a show. It's just a show. You thought it was real life? Nah, fam.
That's right. You die in 10 paces show. You don't die in real life.
Nope. You come back and you get recast. Speaking of, I've been watching Schmigadoon.
That has to be fake.
It's got what's her name? Not Vanessa Bayhart. I don't know her name offhand from SNL, and it's got Keegan Michael Key, and it's just kind of like an homage to theater, like theater, different time periods. So the first season, it takes place in Schmigadoon, and it's a parody of Brigadoon, which is like a town that shows up only at a certain time and then disappears. But they get trapped there, because for plot reasons.
Sure.
But it's like a very old timey town, and so all of the people's demeanor and ethos are based off of like old musicals, like from the, let's say, 20s to 50s.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And then the second season is Chicago, and it's based off of like the edgier musicals that come out in like the 70s and 80s.
It just keeps happening. We're stuck in Chicago.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Really well done. Like, the music is just, like, it's clearly a love letter. Brigadoon, they don't get stuck. I was talking about Schmigadoon, but I'm not really familiar with the play Brigadoon.
I want to go to Brigadoon.
One can't decide. One wants to go. Yeah, that makes sense.
Decided I want to go.
You want to go?
Yeah, to Brigadoon.
You want to go to Brigadoon and leave 10 paces forever?
Well, for 30 years.
Okay, Rip Van Winkle.
Don't say
Why
that.
don't we
name.
make this exit a little shorter for you? And if you'll join me behind the bar, I think I got a solution to our problem here.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah. I'll be right back, guys. What do you need? What's up?
All right, so you know how our bandit made off with all those trophies?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I figured, what better than to hunt down a bunch of trophies than a trophy hunter?
That's genius, Travis. That might be the best idea you've ever had.
Yeah, so he'll be able to follow the trail right quick. And I mean, with a few augments to his gear, I mean, he's got the PlayStation Move rifle now.
Oh, that's unparalleled precision. 6 degrees.
Exactly. I can't see our hacker getting away from this one.
Oh no, it's as good as cooked.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we do have to finish the game of Jumanji in order for him to go back, and when his contract's done. Otherwise, he's going to hunt us for sport.
Oh, well, what if we're really boring targets? Will he even want to hunt us? Because then it's not sporting.
He's a trophy hunter. He's going to get every trophy.
Oh no. Oh, that's our weird noise. Travis, it's time. What'd you draw for me?
I just, it's just kind of what came to mind. It seemed really, it was just sitting there. I was thinking of Jumanji lately, and remember the hunter. I don't know if he actually has a name. Clown's got it right there. He says Sonny Jim. The nightmare to children everywhere when they watch Jumanji.
Travis, that was Van
For me, though,
Pelt.
it was the
Come on.
Van Pelt. Thank you.
Ugh. Thanks,
For me,
Mark.
though, the real nightmare were the mosquitoes that could pierce car windshields.
Oh yeah, those Japanese death mosquitoes. Those are scary.
Yeah. I'm glad they're trapped in a board game forever.
Yeah. It definitely won't come out to haunt us if we ever try to play the wrong game.
Yeah. And Van Pelt may not say animal rights, but is certainly sporting trans rights.
Hell yeah.
For a redemption from Clown.
More like trans pelt, am I right?
Hey!
That's all I got. I'm out. I gotta go recharge. Travis, oh, my bad. I just realized I didn't give you points for the last one. Just gonna
I've been sitting here at 0?
Oh yeah. Well, now you're sitting at a fat 30K, buddy.
They're gonna be on to us.
No, 30K, buddy. You got so many points. Wow.
Ooh, I'm rolling in it.
Yeah. Travis, you're
I'm
gonna make it
steeping
look
in
real.
points.
Yeah, wow.
Yahoo! It's a normal Monday.
Completely normal Monday, just like right now when we normally go to break. We'll be right back.
Ooh, I feel refreshed.
I know. It's,
ready to continue another normal Monday night.
yeah, it's like all of my functions have, fully come back online.
Back in it, we're recentered.
I'm feeling
We're
fully
thriving.
functional.
We're hydrated.
God, I'm just feeling good, Travis. I'm feeling great.
I'm happy to hear it.
I haven't
Seems
felt
like
like
you're
this.
really on your A game.
That's right. Really on my ABC game. I'm everywhere, baby.
I can tell. You're vibrating. Buzzing around like a little Barry B. Benson.
There's our new noise. Thank you, new noise. You've told me it's time to start the next prompts. It's really keeping us on track here. Gosh.
So is there just like a new noise attached to the timer now, or?
I don't know why it decided to unmute itself suddenly this week.
Huh. Did you update?
No idea. Maybe it auto-updated.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, maybe we've been
We'll
hacked.
do it live.
Oh, you want me to figure it out now? I can.
No, it's not that important.
Okay. All right. Well, then what should we do in the meantime?
Well, I'm so sorry, folks. If you'll give us just a second, if down here behind the bar,
Okay.
we
Yeah.
just got a telegram. I mean, it says it's for you. I didn't want to open it up because I know how you are about,
Oh, it's okay.
me looking at your messages.
Well, you can here. Just demonstrate your reading competency here. You can go ahead.
Good. I mean, I could read it. I'd be more than happy to, but that's you said that was illegal.
Travis, I make the rules. Remember, so I'm saying right now you can do it. Here, I'll open it. Hold on.
This is entrapment.
Hold on. Let me just find something. Jeez. All right. Here. There you go.
Okay, I mean, it just looks like. Is this some sort of code?
Yeah, it says meaty.
Meaty?
Yeah, MEATY. Don't you?
Okay. So, I mean, what are we supposed to do with this?
Travis, they said you'd know.
Okay, but I mean, gotta business as usual, everybody. Haha.
Yeah. We just had a little impromptu meeting, but it's fine. It's professional.
Yeah, just business stuff. It's
Yeah,
boring.
tax season, whatever.
Yeah, so if you just want to, put like 45 on the clock or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
I'll doodle, decode.
Just
Just figure some stuff out. As I do every Monday. Just back here behind the bar, doodling away.
Yeah,
Call me a regular doodle bug.
no mention of Project Meaty or anything. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, draw.
All right. So if I really break it down to its core elements here. You been playing anything?
I've been
You
playing
said Baldur's Gate and
The Witcher 3 and let's see. Let me just look at my Steam real fast. Haha, silly me. I've been playing a lot of Half Sword. I've almost hit 100 hours in Half Sword.
what's Half Sword?
Oh god. It's a physics-based medieval combat game.
Ooh.
It's really fun.
I might have seen videos of this, or might have seen videos of another one of those.
It's very clunky, but very fun. I can send you a video later.
Yeah, I'd be down.
I got a roguelike pachinko game called Billionaire. Kind of like
okay.
it's
How does that work?
So the way it's a roguelike is there are different objects and stuff that you can put down on the pachinko board, which is just like those games you drop a ball down a standing up enclosure with a bunch of like nails in it to try to get it to go into specific spots. It's kind of reminiscent of pinball, but way older.
Mm-hmm. But like, how is it roguelike?
Because you get little characters or objects that you can put down that score more points, like a jump rope. If they hit it, will bounce it in a small direction, left or right, and then you can bounce it into something else to try to get a combo. So like a common one would be putting a tree next to a jump rope, because trees, when they're hit from beneath, will score more points than when hit from above. So then you try to build a combo of that, and you have to get a certain number of points before like 5 rounds, and then before 10 rounds, and then 15, and so on.
Neat.
It's kind of a mix of Balatro and Peglin, but aimed at pachinko.
Oh, I remember Peglin.
Yes, you do.
I need to hit her up. It's been a minute.
She's married now, but hey, you do you.
Hey, I mean, I don't know their dynamic. They could be cool. They could be groovy.
They could be cool, Travis. That's what we're saying now.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. I've been out of the loop a little.
I mean, what do you want me to say? They could be aces. They could be Riz.
Sorry, I had a little bit of a nom thing. Where are we?
Oh yeah, I forgot that was your Manchurian candidate phrase.
Yep, that's like my kill phrase. It just switched it on for a second. I had to really.
Yeah, but then
Chugi. Travis, stop that! I just fought like 6 mental battles.
I know. I had to say the deactivation phrase.
No, Travis, that was the second tier.
Oh.
Yeah, it.
Oh, jeez. No, it wouldn't have been in Vine. It has to be on TikTok.
Travis, you got about 40 minutes left before I go. I just crazy. I'm gonna go dark.
My sheriff goes back to being normal.
No. Travis, you gotta be real careful with these phrases,
Sheriff,
dude.
you there?
You gotta be real careful with these phrases.
Are you back?
No, it's even worse. That was a whole filler arc of Naruto levels of combat that I just went through.
Oh, geez, you're getting a rash too.
Yeah.
What if Oppa Gangnam Style?
Oh, that did it. Oh, thank you.
Okay, so that's the reset phrase. I'm gonna put that on a sticky note. I'm gonna stick it to my monitor.
Little does he know, that's level 4. I covered up my mic so you wouldn't hear me, Travis.
I appreciate that. Were you saying some lewd things that I probably shouldn't hear?
Yeah, it would make you need to go change your pants.
Yeah,
not your life.
Laundry day, baby. I don't have much to change into.
What day is your typical laundry day, Travis?
Typically Saturday, but sometimes it bleeds into Monday, you know. Just oopsie doops.
Funny that you use the word bleed.
Let things go long.
I appreciate that. Someone in my line of work.
Someone in your line of work, you like when
my
laundry bleeds?
Yeah, well, yeah, I like it when it's pre-bled, really.
Yeah, so are you getting into tie-dye? Like...
There, you used another good word.
Tie, yeah.
Nope.
Oh, you're opening up a haberdashery and shoe shop.
Oh, I do make a habit of shooting people. Ha, that's a level 4 assassin. Ha.
Yeah, you've been shooting real well lately.
Yeah, I'm a real sharp.
These loafers you made me, bar none.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be feeling those puppies, and we won't, but you would be if you weren't wearing my loafers.
Yeah. I was gonna ask about you redoing the floor. It's covered in puppies?
Puppies and tarps.
Ah, I see. So the puppies keep the tarp down, is what you told me.
Yeah, they weigh them down. Good dogs.
Yeah, but they seem to be tearing it up in places.
Well, you can't make an omelet without breaking a couple eggs, you know? That's what the second tarp's for.
Yeah. The omelet tarp, right.
Yeah, underneath.
You had me separate this all out whenever I had to pick up supplies. You said it was better for taxes. Eggs.
Go on.
Oh, don't even get me started on eggs.
Yeah, well, I won't if you don't want to. I do like that they're a valuable meat.
They're expensive. I mean, they're expensive.
That's what you said the first time. Yeah? Every morning I wake up.
I mean, like,
eggs!
You hear about this? Y'all been listening to this? Eggs cost a lot of money.
Yeah? How much money? For your eggs?
More than I'm willing to shell out.
That's pretty good. I tip my hat.
Thank you. I'm always wisecracking.
God, Travis. I can't keep up with this. You're gonna lap me pretty soon with these comedy jokes.
It's comedy yokes.
Come on now. Yeah, finally got that glass of water down.
Come on now. Come on. Come on now. Shell, membrane, chicken. Shit.
What came first? I don't know.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll move past it.
Yeah? What are you gonna talk about?
Um, what
Mm-hmm.
is the moment you were most embarrassed in high school?
Uh, Probably anytime someone saw me hanging out with you.
Oof, understandable, but still hurts.
I don't know. Probably when I got like dumped or something. I was all mopey for like the whole day. That's probably embarrassing to
Must
look
have
at.
been nice.
No, that's probably mopey.
Must have been nice to be able to be in the position that you could even get dumped.
I mean, so you're saying it's nice to be on the.
Better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all.
Spoken like a maidenless person.
Yeah, spoken like a true cuck. I get it.
Well, I didn't say that, but what about you, Travis? What was your most embarrassing moment in high school?
Oh shit, I didn't anticipate this coming around.
Well, I didn't really answer, but like probably then, or like if I ever had to like, I hated public speaking, so if I ever had to do a big presentation like that, I probably like almost passed out. I know I definitely almost passed out at one point. I may have repressed a lot of this.
Yeah, it's weird what comes to you in the moment. Like, there's gonna be some weird trigger, and you're just gonna be like, "Oh no, why was I like that?" I think for me, there's a number of cringy things I did that I just feel like immense remorse for. But you know, I have to be gracious with myself. I was a dumb child with a broken brain.
Yeah, you were just figuring shit out.
Yeah. Crippling anxiety. But one of the ones that sticks with me isn't even my fault. I was just like a little religious youth growing up, and the shop teacher liked to, rib me because I guess he was like, my brother was one of his favorite students or something. But then, like, I didn't know how to dish it back. But then I dressed like a pirate for Spirit Week one time and had this fake beard on. And he's like, "Did your brother glue a bunch of his pubes to your face?"
Did this guy have a beard?
No, he was bald and also an adult. He was a teacher.
This is when you go. If you can go back in time, Travis, you go to this moment and you say, "I don't know, you want me to ask him if he can get you some?"
That would have been the... I mean, I went the easy route and just said no, they were his mom's.
They're your mom's, yeah.
But he didn't like that because he could dish it out, but he could not take it. But when he didn't like that, I just felt a hot wash of shame.
Oh, nah. Oh, no, I made this teacher angry. Of course, that's...
Exactly.
It's
anybody in authority.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought of something worse.
I feel that, Carly.
So, my best friend's stepdad worked security at Six Flags. And I had been put in his cell phone. Like, this was around the time of us recently getting cell phones. Or, no, it would have been when we were juniors, because I could drive. But I was in his stepdad's cell phone as Travis, and apparently he had a coworker named Travis. And then he called me and asked me if I wanted to fill in for him at his shift.
Oh my god.
And I was so insecure that I did not trust my own line of thinking if an adult ever spoke to me. And so I'm just like, you can do that? And he's like, yeah, are you still sleepy or something? And so I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. And so I drove
Oh
almost
no!
an hour out to Six Flags and he showed up to fill in for him for his shift.
Please tell me you put this on a resume.
I was studious. Apparently, for the security at Six Flags, they give out the Silver Pig Award for biggest fuck up, and I won it for him.
How far did you get into this?
I went all the way to Six Flags.
No, but
I went
did
to
you get
the booth,
in?
and I'm like, "Hey,
I'm here to
Larry
work."
called me and said I should fill in for him." And I'm just this pimply-faced little dumb motherfucker in my shitty car.
Oh my god. That's so funny. That wasn't on you, for the most part. That's like the plot of our cartoon episode. Yeah, that's a Mission Hill episode.
But just if anybody approached me with any modicum of confidence, I'm like, well, I'm probably in the wrong here, so I should probably just do it. But hey, if you need to call out, I'll fill in for you, bud.
Hell yeah. I'll just give you my Discord login. No one will know.
Except when the voice drastically changes and I'm telling people to rise up and fight cops.
Yeah, and you're just getting DMs from my boss. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
The revolution is upon us!
See, and if it was me, I would have just sent a gif of the Elmo with the fire behind him.
Good to know. I'll jot that one down.
Yeah, make sure you favorite that in your gifs.
And putting together this character profile. Oh, and Clown says that her brother covered 2 shifts for her dad and sister, and he did not work there. That's nuts. Because, I mean, there's a bunch of legal ramifications, obviously.
Wasn't that when your sister was like a lifeguard or something?
Jesus!
No? Okay.
You have to be certified for that shit.
I was thinking of something else. Or maybe nothing else.
I guess you also have to have like some qualifications to be a security guard. Well, none of which I had. I couldn't even be a bouncer because I'm just not. I'm short, and it was after I lost all my weight.
Travis, you would have been good at loss protection.
Yeah, because I had a sense of justice, and stealing was wrong at that time.
Mm-hmm. So you would have narked on every little motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't take that.
Hey, that's you didn't pay for that.
A Bugs Bunny with a bandana shirt.
It was the YMCA. Yeah, I was thinking it was, but I thought your sister was like a lifeguard for some reason. I think it was just like coaching and stuff and like hanging out with kids. That's not the best thing to just get some random person to do.
Oh yeah, this is my buddy Phil.
No, this is my brother.
Sells me bunk coke. He's gonna take over for me, kids.
He doesn't know how to play volleyball, but he's gonna show you how.
Why don't you all play volleyball? And Phil's going to tell you about the time he almost sawed his pinky off.
You think substitute coaches put on a movie whenever it's time and they
We're
don't
gonna watch Remember the Titans again.
Just put it up on a projector on the gym wall. Good enough. I don't get paid enough for this.
Now, if you're substitute coaching, like, you're in it.
That's true.
Because my dad recently became a substitute teacher.
Oh no.
And is involved, like, in the, like, our high schools, our alma mater's football scene.
Ew. One of those parents.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's whatever.
He's
staying busy.
He's doing what makes him happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Travis?
Yeah, just whatever, whatever makes him happy.
Yeah.
As long as he's not hurting anybody.
There you go. I thought you were like outing your dad. You were like regressing 20 years to become a little narc again.
Nah.
Okay, good.
Just getting like way invested in
You like the people
high school sports, I always see as a red flag.
Yeah. Like, did your dad used to like play or anything?
Yeah.
That explains it.
To a degree, but like also, they're still kids, like don't.
Yep.
Like, parents and coaches and staff around that try to like end up being really unnecessarily aggressive.
Yeah, super pushy.
Yeah, I it's always been like just a very off-putting environment for me personally.
Luckily,
And I know some of them are, angling for like scholarships and whatnot, and it's a very competitive environment, but I mean that in itself is fucked. But
yeah. Luckily, I didn't play sports. I was just in marching band. Oh wait, that was the same thing.
uh-oh.
They went fucking nuts with how like hard they pushed everyone. Granted, we were doing like tournaments and stuff, but still.
Yeah. You'd never make it in a shitty hair metal band that's past their prime.
To be a hair metal band in the 90s. Five years too late.
Apparently you can find your niche anywhere.
3-band game of Pong Pong. Sign me up. Oh, just Pong? Sign me down. Wait, Ping Pong or Pong Pong? Pong Pong. Sign me up.
Three-band game of Pong Pong?
Someone's not caught up on chat.
I'm catching up as we speak.
Okay.
I can only look in one direction, unfortunately. I haven't chameleoned my eyes just yet. I just bought these eyes. They're special eyes, Aaron.
Special eyes tell special lies.
That's why I got them.
Mm-hmm. So you can tell lies.
So I can look genuine when I know I'm full of shit.
Oh yeah, you got rid of that little twinkle in your eyes.
I got that
and you're
special
lying.
surgery that allows me to lie.
You no longer look left when you're remembering things. I gotcha.
Yeah, I got my eyes surgically altered, so I'm always looking dead ahead no matter what.
Stupid fucker. Get out of here, you ass. Ban and report.
Did we get a little bot?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my eyes were looking dead ahead.
Yeah, I know, Travis. I can tell.
Yeah, I know it's really disconcerting whenever I try to give you condolences or just emote in any way, really.
Yeah, it upsets me. I don't know how to deal with other people's emotions. I don't even know how to deal with my own. Fuck. All right, I'm centering.
Oh shit, that's a sign of level 4. Ooh. What's the phrase? What's the phrase? What's the phrase? Where's the chapstick?
What was that supposed to be?
It just seemed like you were ascending in stages, and I lost my list of activation and deactivation phrases.
Well, maybe you should ask Jeeves.
Target activated.
Uh-oh. What was that? Travis?
What was what?
You said target activated, but like real robotically.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, I mentioned ask.com and you got
Target angry.
You got a little weird just now too. You said target angry, which isn't even like a command, it's just a statement.
No, I didn't say that.
You didn't say that? Who said that?
No, I wouldn't say something like that. That sounds dumb.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's good. Must have been my imagination.
Yeah, probably, you fucking idiot.
You really I don't even think that was a deactivation word. I think that was just hurtful.
Yeah, what about it? What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, I might just have to purposefully ascend to level 5 if you're gonna be like that.
All right, I see you, level 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I give you my sleeper soldier Kaioken times 100.
Okay, here's the thing. I know people say that level 6 is non-canon, but in the newest work, they brought it back. So I'm gonna have to bust out level 6.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. What you gonna do now, motherfucker?
Oh, level 6.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I can.
I don't know if I have it within me to withstand level 6. But maybe if I awaken my true ability and I take my sleeper cell into an awakened cell, and then I awaken all of my cells.
Oh my god, he's awakened Cell Max.
I've gone woke cell.
Oh, jeez. I don't know how to beat that. I don't know. It's impossible unless I fuse.
Fuse?
That's right. You thought it
But
was.
I thought all your fuses were busted.
I got a spare.
A replacement fuse?
That's right. I hired a professional.
Ah! Ace Hardware!
Oh, you've heard of them. Their reputation travels fast.
I didn't think they'd be in this fight.
Here's the thing,
How
Travis.
foolish I was. I underestimated your resources.
My resources are far and wide, Travis. You do well to not underestimate them again. But
did you anticipate that Ace Hardware was sold out of fuses because I bought them all up, you idiot?
Travis, you forgot. In the 2020 pandemic, I made a living in shipping fuses. I've been shifting fuses for years.
Oh no, he's got the legendary ability of the drop shift.
That's right. You thought it was just a myth. You thought people don't drop shift fuses. Doesn't even make sense. I figured out how. I spent 1,000
Everything
years.
got lost in the mail because so many people tried to drop shift, and they got lost in the ether space.
They drop shifted all their Dogecoins. Tried to shift
Damn
them
it,
into.
that's what happened to all my money.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really going to make a resurgence.
And look at you now.
I could never master the drop shift.
I knew you would never be able to. You couldn't even conceive of it until I showed you.
My arrogance has been my undoing.
Yes, and let it be your death.
Ah!
You got about 14 minutes left.
All right, I'll get back to drawing.
Travis, what's up with...
That was the stakes of those fights.
Yeah. That's the fights I was going through. I just had to show you for a second. I brought you into my mental landscape.
Oh yeah, you brought me into your domain.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's one way to call it, yeah. We actually started started watching this again. JJK. I know you're not the biggest fan, but it's fun.
Yeah, if you read it as tongue in cheek, I can see how it would be fun. But I don't know. It was just a bunch of nonsense words being compounded on themselves. It wasn't fun.
That's fair.
For me to read.
That's just anime, though. Like, you watch Naruto, you'll get the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Like, Naruto, I would say I read Naruto as well when I was working front desk. Read Naruto because, you know, it's notorious for its...
Oh, its filler is pretty good.
Filler. But what you're getting from Naruto is some cool political world building that doesn't ever really pay off. But mostly some really beautiful cityscape drawing. Like, the art in the manga is exceptional.
I'd agree with that. I remember the shot where Pain's over the Leaf Village. I've seen that shot from the manga, and it's so beautiful.
Yeah. Even the village hidden in the rain where Pain comes from. Like, the architecture there is so cool. I always return to that when I'm trying to draw, like, building stuff, and I just never feel like I can quite get that style down. It just feels like the artist has a lot more... I don't know, they're steeped in a lot more culture than I am.
That's fair.
Because we don't, like, have a traditional culture here in America.
Not anymore. I don't think. Not in that sense.
I don't think I could draw a... Well, I mean, like, we don't have, like, our own architecture style. I guess I could draw, like, a Circle K or something and then infuse it with some cool ninja shit.
I don't know if we came up with the modern city. I don't know when that actually came about or where. But, like,
I mean,
colonials...
skyscrapers,
like
I guess, are
yeah.
pretty distinctly New York.
But I do think of, like, you know, log cabins and shit when I think of, like, America's culture. I guess that's just because of its beginnings.
That's fair.
Like log cabin towns. I mean, not just log cabins, but like
Right.
big walled in wooden
Hmm.
towns,
Like lattice work logs.
or even just spikes coming out of the ground, sort of thing.
Well, I mean, that's just castle tech, bro.
That's fair. Yeah, we're a really young society compared to like everywhere, not everywhere else, but a lot of places that have hundreds of
Yeah.
years instead of our tens of years.
Exactly. And that's what I mean. Like, we came up, like, just before the Industrial Revolution. And so there wasn't a lot of, like, steeped in culture. So, our culture is one of innovation and exploitation and
Yeah.
I mean, our culture is Hollywood, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Hollywood's also been referencing our culture, so it kind of goes hand in hand there.
Hmm. But like a lot of the innovations have been in the entertainment space.
Look at, like Clown just said, look at Vegas.
Hmm. Yeah, just big gaudy show stuff.
I mean, look at like St. Louis, but St. Louis, at least when I think of that, I'm thinking of like either expansionism or uh the fucking future
Manifest Destiny.
future festival. What the fuck was that? I don't know.
World's Fair.
Yes, because we had a big one in St. Louis, or maybe the first one or something. I don't remember.
One of the big ones where supposedly waffle cones were made.
Waffle cones, I think hot dogs. Future festival.
Yeah,
Jesus.
like our culture was made of like
But
I
like,
think that's why a lot of our cuisine kind of sucks because it was made to feed a big and widespread populace.
yeah, I mean, look at
And so a lot of it's like post-war stuff because that's when we really kind of came into our own. And so you get a lot of spam and spam-like products.
I think the reason why that happened was because of production lines becoming a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that like post-war industrialism into the 50s.
Did Art Deco come?
You know,
sorry.
Art Deco came from the 20s.
Yeah, but where?
Certainly here. I don't know if it was like French inspired or French influenced.
That's what I was thinking. But I think it was just, I mean, both inspired and influenced. They're very similar.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
But also very industrial.
Disney animation was like a huge part of our culture, just animation in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Hollywood as a whole being like our culture, but because Hollywood is a media form, it's not, it's not really codified, I guess. Because it's always changing.
Apparently Art Deco started in France. We just co-opted it. It was reactive to Art Nouveau, which I could see. Or I could see the opposite.
Yeah, because Art Nouveau is very naturalistic and just very kind of like in the way the Greek art styles explored like kind of natural beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Like Art Deco is very industrial, bunch of hard, sharp lines.
Carly had an idea for a Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff, but it's a Disney Hall of Presidents.
Oh shit.
Like that.
I'd be all about it.
Bioshock at Epcot, hell yeah.
What would you call that game?
Clearly, Future Festival.
I was thinking Mount Run More. But yeah, I listened to a Defunct Land thing about the time with Mr. Lincoln attraction, and how it was like just a down to the wire kind of disaster after disaster to get that working.
Really?
Yeah, and like it faced a lot of criticism from the public because they're like, we don't need machines to imitate real people.
Yeah, taking jobs away. You get that.
Because rather than having an actor there, they're like, Walt wanted a machine that could do the exact same thing every time.
Yeah.
But also they ran into troubles with the servos a lot, and a lot of times the animatronic would sit down too hard and crush the chair.
Damn, I wish that chair was me.
Mr. Lincoln, notoriously not caked up.
On that time,
lucky to have a flatbread at best.
Perfect Easter egg for the Epcot game. Hell yeah. President sitting in a chair to death. Sitting a chair to death.
If you get Lincoln, do you get sat on?
But you see, he needs a new chair.
Teddy Roosevelt bites your face off. What presidential fatality would you like to see in this game?
You have to get, you have to die in a tub somehow. That's a pretty easy
see
one.
that happening under a couple different administrations.
Yeah.
Or are you referencing Taft?
Yeah. Just got stuck in it, but still. You get trapped in a tub.
You get tafted.
Your head explode. I mean, that's easy.
Uh-oh. No, so they're conferring their deaths onto you.
Yeah. So that they can then live by stealing your life energy.
Gotcha.
And youth, because, presidents are old. None of them want to be that
Presidents
old.
are timeless.
Timeless, but they're still old.
Nah, the idea of the American president will never go down.
You need to play Death Stranding.
I sure do. I keep forgetting that I can probably run it. Maybe not optimally, but...
I mean, it ran on a PS4, so you'll be fine. That thing's
But I want to see every porn, every twiddly mustache hair on Norman Reedus' face.
And butt.
I get to see his hairy butt?
You get to see the mustache hair on his butt, yeah.
Oh, does he got handlebars back there?
Oh yeah, you can grab them.
Do they have different skins or do they have a stylist where I could restyle the butt hair?
I mean, that's what mods are for.
Ooh yeah, I'm getting full on mutton chops back there.
But if you...
What?
If you want, you can come over. I have it on PC.
Hell yeah.
We can both play.
Give me that. We can strand like together? We can make human connections like the game was meant?
Well, probably in a different way than you're thinking, because I think Kojima would like people. Oh, that's time. Thank you. I think Kojima would like people to. I'm gonna use a sensitive word here. Be mature about it. Parallel play together.
That's strand like, baby.
That's right. The first strand-like experience. Travis, that's time. What have you made for me? Do we need to do another meeting?
So, yeah, I mean, unless this may not mean a lot to everybody here, I can just say it out loud.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell the class.
So, according to the telegram we got here, mechs are exceptional at teriyaki. Or, I'm sorry, takoyaki.
That's... I mean, like, how did you crack that code?
It was the format the letters are brought in. So if you notice the space between each stop, there are additional spaces. And whenever they're configured on the paper, they're in the grand polyhedron design.
Sure, yeah, of course.
And so I happen to know the grand polyhedron cipher.
Okay, I mean, I don't expect that. I never would have expected for you to know that. No offense.
Yeah,
it's just...
and so by the configuration of it, you see it's inverted so that it connotates future with the M being at the bottom. So mechs. You've got the E on the left side, denoting positive, so exceptional.
Right.
The A, small in the middle, and they just use the at sign. At. And the TY, together. Together, up top, takoyaki, obviously.
Holy shit. This changes everything. Absolutely everything. I'm not getting any sleep tonight. I don't know if I'm getting sleep tomorrow night. Travis, you're at a cool 50K. I can't. Oh my god.
I love the points.
I know you do.
I'm sorry, folks. We're gonna have to close down the bar. Some real revelations have taken place here tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure you can connect the dots. You don't even need to be filled in. But if you need a little help, why don't you get in our Discord? We'll help you out.
Yeah, we left you all the clues.
That's right, little breadcrumbs are there.
In the meantime, I'm happy to be on the board.
Thank
I'll
you.
be happy to see you all Thursday night.
Right here.
Maybe I'll just drop a few more crumbs while I'm there.
Travis, you're going to be given the whole meal if you're at that rate.
I'll just let them lap them up. I only give them when they're hungry.
No, of course. Well, thank you all for coming out tonight. We do appreciate it. Thank you, Clown, for the bits earlier. Every little bit counts. Ha ha!
Oh yeah, so many bits. My
Travis.
fingers and toes are bleeding from having stepped on and picked up so many.
That's right, but you stuck it out.
I stuck it out, and just as I march on, I wish you all happy trails.
Happy trails.